All right, everybody. This is Marcel to Sports Inquirer, and we're happy to be joined by George Proctor, a foot soccer player for Georgia State men's soccer. George, thanks for joining us. And the team got its first win. Actually, before we get to that first win, I want to speak to you about the offseason. You were able to come back for a fifth season. What led to that choice, and how did the offseason go for you coming into this year?
So I was playing soccer up in Michigan, in Flint. So I was playing USL two up there, and obviously just stayed fit, stayed playing, and then the decision to take my fifth year was I made that choice as soon as I found out that like I could take the extra year. I think it was just a good choice for me to stay, and then carry on my education. So
Was there consideration to leave the team, or especially since you're an international player, your home is in the United Kingdom? Was
mhm.
that an option? Did you maybe want to end your collegiate career, head over there, and maybe continue just your journey?
um, it was. I thought about it, but then I never really wanted to do that. I always wanted to stay out here, so that was my choice. So yeah.
Yeah, you mentioned the USL team playing for them. You're able to play there as an amateur athlete, playing for the
hmm
USL. What was that like for you? What did you pick up from your time playing in a professional atmosphere, though?
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. I learned a lot about like other players, and I learned a lot from watching other players and from different schools and stuff like that. So yeah, I enjoyed it, and we had a good coach and a good team, so it was good.
Yeah, and going now to this season, you missed the season opener, had to serve that red card suspension that lost in North
Yep.
Florida, but you were able to come
hmm
back and get the win against Mercer. What was that
Yeah.
like for you, making your season debut and helping the team get a win?
Yeah, it was good. It's always good to beat Mercer as they're like a big rival for us. So got to go to their place. It's always tough. So it was a good result, and just tried to get the team back into winning ways, and that's what we managed to do. So yeah.
And you converted the penalty kick for the lone score of the contest. You don't see too many
hmm
defenders taking the penalty kicks for
Yeah.
a team. Usually it's a midfielder or a striker. What
Uh-huh.
went into that decision process? Is that something you decided before the match or even the season begins? Like, I'm going to be the penalty
Yeah,
kick
yeah.
taker?
I've taken them for a while now. So like whenever we win them, I always try, if I'm on the field, I take them. So yeah, it's not usually decided in like practice before, and whoever's does the best usually takes them. So I take them and take pride in practicing them and putting them away. So yeah.
Do you have to work with some of your forwards or midfielders because they really take pride in scoring those goals? And do you have to kind of finagle with them a little bit to try to get those opportunities, or
Um,
do you play seniority? Like, I'm the captain, fifth year
yeah,
senior.
usually.
I take the
Uh-huh.
shot.
Usually it's that way, yeah. So if they wanted it, then we would have a discussion, and usually I'd come out and still take it. So yeah.
Yeah, but the team was also able to post a shutout. And what about the defensive unit, including Gunther, your goalkeeper? You take a
hmm
lot of pride, I'm sure, in shutting team out. And I think you only had one shot attempted on goal during the entire match.
Yeah.
So what was that
hmm
like, the defensive effort, limiting them so much offensively?
Yeah. It's always good, and we always try to push for as many clean sheets as possible throughout the season. So obviously, if we're not letting goals in, then it makes everyone else's job easier to win a game. So we take pride in that, and we take pride in doing the little things right defensively, and hopefully it leads to many more clean sheets throughout the season.
Sure. And now you face USC Upstate. I believe it's a
hmm
home contest, if I'm learning that accurately. But if even if it isn't, I think it is. But what about what about the home field and being able to be in downtown Atlanta playing on MLK Boulevard within
hmm
the pretty close distance to Central Campus for you?
Yeah. The new facility is great. It's top notch. Like the whole complex is just amazing, and obviously it's a bit closer to downtown, so hopefully we can attract more fans and more students come out to the games. The atmosphere so far has been great. It's been actually busier than Peeville so far, so hopefully we can keep it that way and keep attracting more people to come to the games. So yeah.
And what about the logistics of it? How much easier is it for you? Because previously you were playing in DeKalb County, which is a fair distance away from Central Campus. How's that been for you? Yeah, we got cut off there a little bit, but I was asking the logistics. How much easier is it for you now being closer to your campus and not having to head to DeKalb County and all that other stuff?
Yeah, it makes everything just a lot easier. Just even with like treatment before training, we can just walk in and then straight out onto the field, and like we don't have to. Usually, I think if we started practice at 10, we would have to leave at 9:30 to get to Peeville. So obviously, that pushes back everything, so we can come in later and enjoy more sleep and more rest. It's just a lot easier, and everyone is in walking distance, so it's good.
Yeah, two more things. Now that you're a fifth-year senior, are you doing graduate classes? Have you finished your undergraduate degree? Where are you scholastically?
So now I'm doing an internship just to finish off my undergraduate. So yeah.
I was going to ask, how do you spend your time now? Because I'm sure your credits are pretty much done. What's the internship?
The internship is with a local soccer club in Atlanta. So I'm just there helping out with admin and coaching. So.
Oh, so you get to coach some young athletes. What's that like for you?
Yeah. I've only been doing it since last Monday, so I've only been there just a week, but I've enjoyed it so far, and I'm learning every day. So it's good for me, and hopefully, if I ever go into coaching, then this will be a good experience for me.
What's it like coaching? You spent your career as a player. Now you're on the other side of things. What's that like for you? Having to instruct these young players to things that you usually just go out and do yourself.
I enjoy it though. I enjoy seeing people and helping people and like giving my knowledge back. So I enjoy it, and it's always good to see as many kids as possible.
All right, good. And, yeah, absolutely. And then now you have USC Upstate, your next match. What's the team working on this weekend? What are you looking to get better on as you continue through non-conference?
Just keep momentum going and hopefully getting as many wins as possible. Just try to keep the clean sheets and do as much as we can defensively and offensively, just to keep progressing and keep them wins coming. So yeah.